Amir Khan, a trip down memory lane. You know, when it's all said and done, it is a little bit nostalgic and a little bit, heart jerking. Um, I've followed Amir Khan since I was 14 years old uh, in the Olympics, um, and then overnight becoming a star in Great Britain. I just wanted to, say all the best to my man, and hope he has a healthy future. I did in that interview there mention a little bit about maybe an exhibition with Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather or something like that, but he's officially retired, and I think after his last performance against Kell Brook, where let's be honest, he got absolutely schooled. His feet wasn't there, his hands couldn't get the timing right. If his feet weren't fast enough for his hands, and maybe that was part of it as well. But I mean, back in the day, his foot speed and his hand speed were ridiculous, man. Like, I swear I've seen videos of him throwing like 10 punches in a couple of seconds or something. And he, exciting fighter as well. He could blast you out in 2 seconds. Or he could get blasted out himself, or he could be, absolutely schooling somebody and then just get caught with a massive punch. And he was always chinny, so there's always that vulnerability about him. But he was an absolute warrior, and I couldn't give enough credit. I think he was just a very impulsive fighter. Just wanted to get in there, and he just didn't want to time things. He just stayed in there too long because his hands were so fast. He just threw so many punches at sometimes. And let's just pick out a few of these nostalgic fights that I watched, and if I can actually remember where I was. So I had a quick look at this before I was filming. The first one that really stands out to me was the Breedis Prescott fight, his first loss, where he got stopped in the first round. I don't even know if it's still there, but I was watching it in a pub in Edinburgh. When was it? 2008 September or something. What's the date on this? It was September. I got quite good memory for these dates, and I was in the Hog's Head pub off is it Hanover Street or Frederick Street? Anyway, it was just off the main drag of Princes Street, and you go down some steps and into a wee pub. We're sitting in front of the telly. I can't remember what I got. I must have got like a pint or a Coke or something. I think I got a Coke actually, and I couldn't believe it. I was with my mate at the time, and I was like, "Yeah, Amir Khan, he's got to win this. Amir Khan's brilliant." And he's like, "I don't like Amir Khan. Hope he gets knocked out." And I was devastated, absolutely devastated. But just remember it like it was yesterday. I thought at the time, I was like, "Man, he's finished. He's absolutely finished." And to be honest, I was a lot less objective back then, and I was pretty devastated, to be honest. Paulie Malignaggi, Marcos Maidana. I remember this fight. Was my camera going to focus? Marcus Maidana. This one here, 2010. Referee Joe Cortez, Jerry Roth, and Glenn Tilbridge. The World Boxing Association World Super Lightweight title. That was when there was a brutal left hook, the body that Khan threw. Maidana was down. Everyone thought he wasn't going to be getting up, man. That was crazy. That was brilliant. And Khan was hurt and all over the shop and running for his life, trying to survive at points as well. What a tremendous fight that was. Tremendous. Yeah. Lehman, we were watching the Lehman Peterson and Danny Garcia. I think the Lehman Peterson fight, that was in 2011. I remember that because I was in Aberdeen. I was in the Gala Casino, and couldn't believe it, man. I thought he was winning the fight at the time, and I thought he was winning the fight. I couldn't believe he lost on a split decision. Danny Garcia. Yeah, I thought he was beating Danny Garcia till he got stopped. From my memory, I've not watched these fights in years. Uh, so these are just my memories at the time. Probably a few beverages in the system at the time. Saul Alvarez. I remember at the time I was working. It was actually at my folks' place at the time, and I was watching it early in the morning before I was going to. I was actually working in retail at the time, and yeah, couldn't believe it. He was out boxing Canelo, but like he said, he caught up with Khan in the end, and Khan was slowing down, and he got timed in the end, and huge overhand, and he was just put out. Crazy times. And then you get into the Phil Greco. What a farce that was. His comeback fight after 2 years and being after he got laid out. You got Phil Greco, Tomato Khan. He was useless. Sammy Vargas, Terence Crawford put in a bit of a shift there, but he quit in that fight. Billy Deb, that was a joke fight, man. That was a joke. And then 3 years after that, Kell Brook, essentially, essentially Khan's career was done after he fought Algerian. He just wanted a big payday against Alvarez, in my opinion. Phil Greco, all these other guys, they were just like icing on the cake. See what he could still do, but he was past it then, way past it. His prime must have been about when he was fighting Maidana back in 2010. But yeah, all the best to my man Kell Brook and not Kell Brook, Amir Khan. I'm just thinking about the Kell Brook fight. But yeah, all the best to Kell Brook and Amir Khan on that note, actually. So put your comments about Khan's last few performances, careers, your thought on his retirement, etc. And we can have a wee discussion. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys soon.